In that motherfucker.
Turn on an episode of Popeye so I can train. But da-da-da-da-da.
Make sure you say it too. Yeah, just sitting in the background popping off. I know, like, man, relax, it ain't that shit. You just make a new song.
Yeah, I need to relive this moment. Never had some built up tension. Still off this bitch. I just bring the disc and be like, Lindsey, I need to see the scene again. I got you.
Just play the video back here.
Alright, before I fuck him up though, let's
No, get that motherfucker.
just fucking on top of his ass. And you see the whole squad like, yeah, Wilkie, yeah!
The world stuff. I think it'd be funny, like, cause you probably won't be allowed in the meeting, so you just outside the door. Get him out, get that motherfucker.
I'll teach you mortar support today.
What's mortar support?
Use it to request a mortar strike centered around a specific area. Well,
I'll take it.
very good.
I'm fine. I'm stoked, bro. I heard about the fight, man.
Heard about the drugs you gave Alicia. I want, man.
Oh, shit, dude.
I don't know.
Sir, may I come in? Grease, any results on that thing I asked you to look into? Yes, sir. For starters, this bullet you gave me. Its shape and markings perfectly match rounds used by an experimental Gallian sniper rifle. I see. So Alicia really was shot by someone inside the Gallian force. So, any leads on who fired it? Yes, sir. Tell me, Grease. The night before the shooting, records show Lieutenant Lanzip checked out the rifle. What? Valdio had the gun? Are you sure that's not some mistake? It's rare for a tank commander to ask for a sniper rifle, so the clerk remembered it. Sir, only 2 of those rifles exist right now. One is confirmed to be locked in the arsenal.
1 or 2 unique rifles.
The other
Or
was
one from one of the scouts, one of the snipers in your regiment.
I can't. It's hard for me to believe, too. Valdio. It couldn't be.
I have some custom sniper rifle with my name on this shit. And I've been fucking used it.
Hey, Valdio. You in? Guess not.
One of them like Falcon punches ass through the window.
Notes on the Valkyrian race. The anthropology of the Valkyria. Maybe he was reading up on the enemy. This is his handwriting. Alicia must be made to awaken. What?
Alicia must be made to awaken. No matter how much I try, I can think of no other way. I almost wish I had never joined them on that expedition to the Barrius ruins. I'm convinced that the inner chamber was built to admit only Valkyria. But the door opened at her touch. That could only mean that the blood of their tribe courses through her veins. Still, I was shocked to find her bathed in that uncanny light that night in the field. Though I doubted my eyes, I never once doubted. That light was the Valkyrian blue flame. Ultimately, I had no choice but to accept the simple truth that Alicia is one of them.
Plays the same time this one does. You think they would mention that there was another fucking Valkyrie on the field?
I'd already begun to question all I knew. The walls of the temple sanctum were inscribed with the Valkyrie's account of history. History as it truly was.
We forgot to mention these other Valkyries that was just around.
We are all taught of the Darkson calamity and how their actions forever scorched the land.
It's just making like a freaking straight up
But this
Valkyria
account
warrior
told a
head game.
different story.
It'd be awesome. Just send like Alicia in, just take out a bunch of souls.
The Valkyria invaded this land from the north, slaying the indigenous Darkson people as they came. Their grasp of Ragnite technology and the art of war were vastly superior.
They the black people.
They
The
trained
black
the
hair.
destructive power of Ragnite on the Darkson's land, burned it to ash, then had the gall to pass the blame for their inhuman deeds off on their Darkson slaves. Darksons have borne that stigma ever since, while the Valkyria became godlike saviors. The victors simply
Yeah, read
rewrote
that,
the
you
history books.
cocksucking bitch. Talking about Rosie.
The Barrios ruins promulgate a lie to all but
You
their
know
own
what I was talking
descendants.
about.
I mean, I ain't know, man. He just kind of went out of nowhere with it. I was
Reading
like,
about
all
the
right.
Valkyria's power, the true face of
I need
these
to make rent
saviors
somehow.
left me stunned.
Not you, man. I hope you're not a cocksucking bitch.
I can't help but think of how useful it could
Shut
be
up.
to
I
us
need
now.
rent, but
Since then, I've investigated every text and report on the Valkyria I could find. They lead me to believe that at least a few scions of the Valkyria must have survived to this day. All across Europa, these rare individuals live and die unaware of their own nature. But history has recorded rare cases of individuals who have awakened to their powers. Their stories share one common thread.
I kind
All
of
of
wanted
them
to read
suffered
this.
grave wounds
but it's
before
kinda dragging
awakening.
on.
If those accounts are correct,
I'm praying to tell him, kind of breaking down why he ended up shooting. At least I did doing research, and they
their
found out,
power,
you know,
having slept for thousands
for
of
them to
years,
unleash their powers, had to be
bursts
gravely
awake
wounded.
at one step shy of the end. Once awakened, if one of these individuals takes hold of the refined Ragnite arms of their ancestors, they make their mark on history as one of the Valkyria of old. I couldn't stop myself. I stole the Valkyrian lance and shield out of the university archive. Supposedly their blood serves to amplify the Ragnite's natural power. I have no idea what science lies behind it. Perhaps it's a consequence of their origins in the Ragnite-rich
Fucking
northern
cold to fall
regions.
asleep during lectures.
Regardless of the reason, the Valkyria's life force itself calls forth a reaction from the stone. The enemy Valkyria decimated our forces on the Magyar plains. I could not afford to stay my hand on account of ethics. I had the rifle, and I forced myself to use it. I shot her. I placed the lance and shield on her unconscious form. I was racked with insecurity and guilt, hands red with blood of my best friend's
Oh,
love.
well, everybody else knows that we.
Of course, like, it was fucking obvious. On time, it's not obvious to the people who usually in the
The choice I made was right.
Valdio!
Let me get my phone for this.
Man, you had a recording on your damn phone.
I need it everywhere. I need it.
Just be sitting in free, sitting in class. Excuse me, professor.
Woo!
Do I need to continue so you can record this?
I got it. Hey, still. Yeah, there we go.
Hello, Lieutenant Gunther. Is something wrong?
Valdio, where is he?
Sir, Captain Virat just called him in. He left only a minute ago.
Welcome gate. No shit about what he read. He just saw the part where I shot it.
I mean, you know, you might transfer the video from your
I got
from the
it.
TV.
I got. Look, yeah. I see you, mother. Ooh, get him! Get him!
Valdio, I'm only going to ask you this once. Was it you who shot Alicia?
Yeah. I shot her.
That was so... Wait. Give me a combo.
Tell me why. Why did you have to shoot her?
That was so weak.
The people.
I went like
Golly,
still off that bitch. Like.
Now let me ask you a question. How else do you think we could have won that battle? If not for Alicia's power, Gallia would have most certainly lost.
I still can't.
And not just this battle. I'm talking about Gallia's future. How else are we supposed to survive Welkin? Caught on either side by giants. It's Alicia. Our Valkyria. She's the only one who can protect us from them.
Wrong. Our side gaining power won't end this war. All it does is escalate the conflict.
That's enough. Listen to each other. You may both be right. But still,
Oh, you shut
you're
up.
both very wrong.
Actually, kind
I don't claim to have the perfect answer
still
either.
awful.
However,
Even the sound
regardless of
effect
the
was
reason,
weak.
attacking one of your own
Maybe it's better
comrades
in
is
Japanese. Maybe I have to go
deplorable.
back.
By Gallian military law, I remind
Maybe you need to go watch the
stop
anime.
aid
Maybe he
until
actually beat
further
shit out of him
notice,
in the anime.
Faldio. And you, Welkin. 24 hours in isolation for engaging in fisticuffs. Chapter 15.
I just gotta go freaking watch the anime so you can.